In this segment of the PolarisUSA Video Tutorial Series, we will learn how to correctly hook up a central power station. In addition to the power supply and of course a screwdriver, a multimeter is an optional but very handy tool that can save you a lot of time. If your cable uses 2.1mm plugs for power, you will also need some male 2.1mm pigtail adapters. I also have here a test camera and monitor for the sake of demonstration. The actual installation is fairly simple. The most important thing to keep in mind is polarity. That is, making sure your positive connects to positive and your negative connects to negative. Remember that this only applies to 12-volt DC cameras. If you're using 24-volt AC cameras, polarity does not matter. For the purpose of our demonstration, we'll be using 12-volt DC. The first step will be to determine which wire on your cable or pigtail is the center conductor on the plug. This will typically be connected to positive, but be aware that although it's very rare, some cameras may want the center to be negative. Check your camera documentation if you're unsure. The center wire is usually marked either by color, such as this red wire, or through some other marking such as these white stripes. A simple continuity check with your meter can tell you for sure. Now that we've gathered the required information, installation is simple. Locate a free channel on the power station and determine which post is positive and which post is negative. Then simply connect your cable or pigtail adapter to the appropriate posts. Once you've physically installed the cable, it's a good idea to check your work with a voltmeter to make sure you've got the correct power and polarity before plugging in a camera. To do this, I'm going to plug in the positive test lead into the center and the negative on the shield, and I should read a positive 12 volts. If I read a negative 12 volts, it means I've got the polarity backwards. As a final test, I'm going to plug in our test camera, and we should receive video, indicating a successful installation. Thank you for watching this PolarisUSA video tutorial. You can find more tutorials and demos on our website at www.PolarisUSA.com.